Welcome back to the channel Coins Master. Can you imagine holding a tiny coin worth a staggering $5 million in the palm of your hand? It sounds unbelievable, right? But that's exactly the story behind the 2017 P Roosevelt dime. This dime, originally worth just 10 cents, has become one of the most valuable modern coins in U.S. history. Stick around as we dive deep into the fascinating story of this treasure, how it skyrocketed in value, and why it's worth a life-changing fortune today. Let's start with a little history. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the country during the Great Depression and most of World War II. FDR was also a champion for polio research, which made the choice of his image for the dime, used to raise funds for the March of Dimes, especially symbolic. The dime's design was created by John R. Sinek, the chief engraver of the U.S. Mint. On the obverse, we see Roosevelt's profile, and on the reverse, symbols of strength and unity, a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch. But what makes the 2017 P Roosevelt dime so special? Why has it captured the attention of collectors, historians, and even treasure hunters worldwide? The year 2017 was monumental for U.S. coin history. It marked the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint. To celebrate, the Mint introduced some unique coins, and for the first time ever, added the P Mint mark to dimes struck at the Philadelphia Mint. Until then, Philadelphia minted dimes were traditionally minted without any mint mark. This small yet significant change turned these dimes into instant collector's items. While billions of these coins were minted, one particular 2017 P Roosevelt dime turned out to be truly extraordinary, so extraordinary that it's now valued at $5 million. You're probably wondering, what's so special about this particular dime? Let's break it down. This 2017 P dime features a minting error so rare that it's almost one of a kind. Errors like doubled dies, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets can add significant value to coins, but this dime's error is exceptionally unique. It has a doubling on Roosevelt's profile, the word Liberty, and the torch on the reverse. Experts believe the error occurred due to a misalignment during the minting process. Not only does this coin have a rare error, but it's also in pristine condition, graded as MS70 by PCGS. This is the highest grade a coin can receive, meaning it's absolutely flawless, even under magnification. As the first dime to feature the P Mint mark, this coin holds historical importance. Combined with its error and condition, it's truly a once-in-a-lifetime find. Finally, demand plays a huge role. The 2017 P dime has become a holy grail for collectors, driving its value to astronomical levels. In fact, this coin was sold in a private auction for an incredible $5 million, cementing its place in coin collecting history. Now you might be wondering, could I be lucky enough to find a valuable coin like this? Well, it's not impossible. Here are some tips to increase your chances of discovering a hidden gem. Always inspect your change carefully. Rare coins can be hiding in plain sight. Familiarize yourself with common minting errors like doubling, off-center strikes, and die cracks. The more you know, the better your chances. A good magnifying glass and a coin scale can help you spot errors and weigh coins to ensure accuracy. Join coin forums, attend local coin shows, or connect with experts online. Networking with other collectors can help you stay informed about valuable finds. The 2017 P Roosevelt dime is more than just a coin, it's a testament to the artistry, history, and excitement of coin collecting. Its incredible value reminds us that even the smallest objects can hold untold stories and life-changing potential. So, next time you get a dime, take a closer look. You might just have a fortune hiding in your pocket. Imagine this: one ordinary dime, small enough to fit in your pocket, is suddenly worth an astonishing $5 million. That's right, today's video is about uncovering the hidden secrets of the ultra-rare 2017 P Roosevelt dime. We're diving into its fascinating history, what makes it so valuable, and how you can identify one that might be hiding in your change jar. Stick around because this story could literally change your life. The Roosevelt dime isn't just any coin, it's a symbol of history and legacy. Introduced in 1946, This dime was created to honor Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. His leadership during the Great Depression and World War II cemented his legacy. But there's another reason he earned a spot on this coin: his dedication to fighting polio. Roosevelt himself battled polio, and his efforts in founding the March of Dimes campaign to combat the disease made this choice particularly meaningful. The dime became a tribute not only to his presidency, but also to his fight against adversity. The coin's design, by John R. Sinek, remains iconic to this day. Roosevelt's profile on the obverse and the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse symbolize liberty, peace, and strength. Over the decades, billions of Roosevelt dimes have been minted. But what makes the 2017 P dime so exceptional? That's what we're about to uncover. Let's fast forward to 2017. This year marked the 225th anniversary of the United States Mint, a monumental milestone in American coinage. To commemorate this special occasion, the Philadelphia Mint did something they had never done before. They added a P mint mark to the Roosevelt dime. This was groundbreaking because, for decades, dimes struck in Philadelphia had no mint mark. The inclusion of the P was a subtle yet historic gesture to celebrate the mint's anniversary. It turned the 2017 P dime into a unique collectible, even among regular coinage. But here's the twist: within the millions of 2017 P dimes produced, a small number possess rare characteristics or minting errors that elevate their value astronomically. One such dime sold for a jaw-dropping $5 million. And believe it or not, it could have easily gone unnoticed in someone's spare change. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is king. And in 2017, a Roosevelt dime achieved legendary status when it fetched $5 million at auction. What made this dime so valuable? Let's break it down. First, it was graded a perfect MS-70 by the professional coin grading service PCGS. This means it was in pristine, mint condition, without a single scratch, smudge, or imperfection. Achieving this grade is incredibly rare, even for coins fresh off the press. Second, the coin represented a once-in-a-lifetime combination of history, condition, and uniqueness. Collectors were willing to pay a fortune to own this piece of numismatic perfection. It wasn't just a coin, it was a piece of history, a conversation starter, and a symbol of the 225th anniversary of the U.S. Mint. Now, let's talk about minting errors. These fascinating mistakes during the production process can turn ordinary coins into rare treasures. With the 2017 P Roosevelt dime, certain errors make them even more valuable to collectors. Double die errors. Check for doubling in the text, especially on the date 2017 or the word liberty. Off-center strikes. These occur when the design is misaligned, creating a unique off-center appearance. Die cracks or cuds. These are raised lines or blobs on the coin's surface caused by damaged dies. Striking on incorrect planchets. In rare cases, coins can be struck on planchets intended for other denominations or metals. These errors not only make the coin rare but also significantly increase its value. Collectors are always on the hunt for these unique imperfections. So, how do you know if you have a valuable 2017 P dime? Follow these steps. Inspect the coin closely. Use a magnifying glass to examine the details. Look for the P mint mark and any signs of errors. Check its condition. Coins in perfect, uncirculated condition fetch the highest prices. Look for a shiny surface free from scratches. Get it graded. Send your coin to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. Their experts will authenticate and grade your coin, giving you an accurate idea of its value. Store it properly. Protect your coin by placing it in a holder or airtight case. Exposure to air or handling can reduce its value. Even if your dime doesn't have any errors, the presence of the P mint mark makes it a collectible piece of modern coin history. Coins like the 2017 P Roosevelt dime remind us of the stories that can be hidden in everyday objects. Whether it's a mint mark that celebrates history, a production error that creates rarity, or a flawless coin that achieves perfection, these pieces represent much more than their monetary value. For collectors, each coin is a connection to the past, a tangible link to the people, events, and artistry that shaped our world. And for the rest of us, it's a reminder that incredible treasures can often be found in the most unexpected places. So, could you be holding a $5 million dime? The only way to find out is to check your change, explore coin rolls, and keep an eye out for that historic P mint mark. Who knows, your next trip to the grocery store might lead to a life-changing discovery, where we uncover the fascinating world of rare coins that could change your life. Today, we're talking about one of the most astonishing finds in coin history, the 1996 D Roosevelt dime. Yes, a coin worth only 10 cents when it was minted, but today, it's valued at an unbelievable $4 million. So, what makes this dime so special, and could you have one hiding in your change jar? Stick around, because you're about to find out. Before we dive into the details, let's first explore the origins of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a crucial role in the March of Dimes campaign to combat polio. Designed by John R. Sinek, the dime features Roosevelt's profile on the obverse side and an olive branch, torch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing peace, liberty, and strength. Fast forward to 1996. This was a milestone year for the Roosevelt dime series because it marked the 50th anniversary of the coin's introduction. To celebrate, the U.S. Mint released a special West Point Mint version of the dime with a W Mint mark. But the dime we're focusing on today comes from the Denver Mint and carries the D Mint mark. Now you might be wondering, what's so extraordinary about a 1996 D Roosevelt dime? Let's uncover the mystery. In most cases, a 1996 D Roosevelt dime is worth its face value of 10 cents. However, one particular dime from this batch is unlike any other. What makes it worth $4 million? It all comes down to its unique features, rarity, and condition. First, let's talk about the condition. Coin collectors use a grading system to determine a coin's value. The most desirable coins are graded MS67 or higher. That's mint state with almost no flaws visible even under magnification. The $4 million 1996 D Roosevelt dime was graded at an astounding MS68, a nearly perfect condition for a coin of its age. Next, we have to consider the rarity factor. The Denver Mint produced over 1.4 billion Roosevelt dimes in 1996. That's a huge number. But out of all these coins, the one we're talking about is unique because of an error that occurred during the minting process. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Experts believe that this particular dime may have been struck on a planchet intended for another coin, or it may have been double struck with an off-center impression. The exact nature of the error is still debated, but what we do know is that this mistake makes it one of a kind. To the untrained eye, this rare dime might look like any other 1996 D dime. That's why it's so important to carefully inspect your coins. Look for unusual features, such as an off-center strike, doubling in the design, or even an unexpected weight difference. But how did this dime reach such an astronomical value? Well, in the world of coin collecting, rarity and demand drive prices. The $4 million 1996 D Roosevelt dime was sold at a high-profile auction, where two wealthy collectors engaged in a bidding war, skyrocketing its value. This dime story is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can become a legendary treasure. It's not just about the metal or the face value, it's about the story, the rarity, and the passion of collectors. So, how can you find out if you have a rare 1996 D Roosevelt dime? First, check your old change jars, coin rolls, or collections for dimes from 1996 with the D Mint mark. Then, closely examine the coin for any unusual features. If you think you've found something special, have it evaluated by a professional coin grading service like PCGS or NGC. Here are a few tips to increase your chances of finding rare coins. Search through bank rolls, you never know what's been overlooked. Attend coin shows and auctions, it's a great way to learn and network with other collectors. Educate yourself. The more you know about mint marks, errors, and grading, the better your chances of spotting a hidden gem. The 1996 D Roosevelt dime worth $4 million is a reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. So, the next time you're sorting through your pocket change, take a closer look. Who knows? You might just stumble upon the find of a lifetime. Did you know that a single dime could be worth $2 million? Yes, you heard that right. We're talking about the incredible, one-of-a-kind 1994 D Roosevelt dime, a tiny coin that made history in the world of rare coin collecting. Stick around as we uncover the fascinating history, the surprising minting error, and the jaw-dropping value of this dime that's more than just spare change. The Roosevelt dime has been a cornerstone of American currency since its debut in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime. It was designed to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a champion of the fight against polio and the driving force behind the establishment of the March of Dimes. Adorned with Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, the reverse features a torch, olive branch, and oak branch symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. But what makes the 1994 D Roosevelt dime so special? Let's dive into its story. To the untrained eye, the 1994 D Roosevelt dime might look like an ordinary coin. After all, millions of dimes were minted in Denver that year, marked with the famous D below the date. But one dime stood out. What made this particular dime unique was an unintentional minting error. It was struck on a solid 90% silver planchet, a material that had not been used for regular dimes since 1964. All dimes post-1964 were supposed to be made with a copper-nickel-clad composition. So how did this silver impostor come into existence? The answer lies in a rare mishap at the Denver Mint. Somehow, a leftover silver planchet intended for proof coins or a misplaced collector's piece was struck with the 1994 design. And just like that, a modern-day treasure was born. For years, no one knew this dime existed. It wasn't until the late 1990s that a sharp-eyed collector noticed something odd about a 1994 D Roosevelt dime in their possession. The coin was significantly heavier than the standard copper-nickel dimes, and its color and shine resembled silver. After expert analysis and authentication, it was confirmed. This was a genuine 1994 D dime struck on a silver planchet. The rarity of this coin, combined with its fascinating backstory, instantly made it one of the most sought-after coins in U.S. history. Now you might be wondering, why would anyone pay $2 million for a single dime? Let's break it down. Rarity. Only one known example of the 1994 D Roosevelt dime struck on a silver planchet has ever been discovered. Rarity is the ultimate driver of value in the coin collecting world. Historical significance. This dime represents a fascinating era in modern coin production, a time when advanced technology was supposed to eliminate such mistakes. Collector demand. Serious collectors are always on the hunt for one-of-a-kind coins. And the 1994 D dime is the holy grail for Roosevelt dime enthusiasts. In 2003, this coin was sold at auction for a staggering $1.3 million, and experts believe its value has only grown over time. Today, it's estimated to be worth up to $2 million. While finding the 1994 D silver dime in your pocket change is highly unlikely, don't overlook your coins just yet. Here are some tips for spotting valuable coins. Look for minting errors. Coins with off-center strikes, double dies, or unusual materials can be worth big bucks. Check the mint marks. Coins from specific mints or years can have higher values. Inspect for rare compositions. Just like the 1994 D silver dime, coins struck on the wrong planchet are incredibly valuable. Always keep a magnifying glass and a coin guide handy. Who knows? You might stumble upon a hidden gem. The 1994 D silver dime isn't the only valuable dime out there. Here are a few others that have fetched jaw-dropping prices. 1916 D Mercury dime, worth up to $100,000 in pristine condition. 1873 cc seated Liberty dime, valued at over $1 million. 1968 S proof Roosevelt dime, sold for $48,300 at auction. These coins prove that small change can lead to big paydays. The story of the 1994 D Roosevelt dime is a reminder that even the smallest coins can hold enormous value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone curious about coins, always check your change. The next $1 million coin could be hiding in plain sight. Imagine holding a dime worth $2 million. That's right. A coin so small, so ordinary looking, yet so incredibly valuable that it has become a legend in the world of rare collectibles. Today, we're uncovering the remarkable story of the 1994 D Roosevelt dime, a coin that redefined the phrase hidden treasure. If you love stories about rare coins, minting errors, and million-dollar discoveries, you're in the right place. Let's dive in! The Roosevelt dime wasn't just any coin. It was a symbol of hope and resilience. First introduced in 1946, the coin commemorates President Franklin Delano Roosevelt, who led America through the Great Depression and World War II. Roosevelt was also instrumental in the fight against polio, a disease he personally battled. To honor his legacy, the U.S. Mint replaced the Mercury dime with the Roosevelt dime, featuring his portrait on the obverse. On the reverse, they included a torch, olive branch, and oak branch, symbols of liberty, peace, and strength. For decades, the dime remained an essential part of American currency. But in 1994, something extraordinary happened. A single Roosevelt dime, destined to be just another ordinary coin, turned out to be a priceless treasure. In 1994, the Denver Mint produced millions of Roosevelt dimes, all intended to be made from copper-nickel clad material, the standard for U.S. coins since 1965. However, due to a minting error that no one noticed at the time, one dime was struck on a 90% silver planchet, a material long retired for regular circulation. How did this happen? The exact answer remains unclear, but experts speculate that a leftover silver planchet, possibly meant for a commemorative coin or proof set, was mistakenly fed into the press. This rare mistake created a modern marvel, one of the most extraordinary minting errors of the 20th century. For years, this dime sat unnoticed, blending in with everyday coins. It wasn't until the late 1990s that a sharp-eyed collector noticed something unusual about a 1994 D dime in their collection. The coin felt heavier, had a brighter shine, and rang with a distinct sound when tapped on a hard surface. Suspecting it might be something special, the collector sent the coin to experts for authentication. After meticulous testing, it was confirmed. This dime was struck on a silver planchet, making it a true one-of-a-kind rarity. It was soon certified by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and given a grade of MS 64, mint state 64, indicating near-flawless condition. The 1994 D Roosevelt dime is more than just a minting error. Here's why it's worth a staggering $2 million. Unmatched rarity. Only one example of this era coin has ever been found. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is king, and this dime is truly one of a kind. Historical significance. A modern coin accidentally struck in silver, a material phased out decades earlier, is a minting anomaly that fascinates collectors and historians alike. Demand from collectors. The 1994 D silver dime represents the ultimate prize for Roosevelt dime enthusiasts. Its unique story and era make it highly desirable among elite collectors. In 2003, the coin was sold at auction for $1.3 million, and today, its value is estimated at a jaw-dropping $2 million. This makes it one of the most valuable dimes in the world. Could there be another 1994 D silver dime out there? It's unlikely, but not impossible. Here's what to look for. The mint mark. Look for the D below the date, indicating the Denver Mint. Weight and sound. Silver dimes are heavier than copper-nickel dimes and produce a higher pitched ringing sound when dropped. Shine and color. Silver coins have a brighter, more reflective appearance compared to clad coins. If you suspect you have a rare dime, have it professionally authenticated. Who knows? You might be holding a multi-million-dollar treasure. The Roosevelt dime has been in circulation for nearly 80 years, and while most of these coins are worth exactly 10 cents, a few have become legends. From proof errors to rare compositions, these dimes tell the story of America's evolving coinage. The 1994 D silver dime stands as a testament to the idea that even small things can have immense value. It's a reminder that sometimes, treasures are hiding in plain sight. While the 1994 D Roosevelt dime is extraordinary, it's not the only coin to reach incredible heights. Here are a few others that have fetched millions. 1913 Liberty Head Nickel. Only 5 exist, with one selling for $5 million. 1943 copper penny, a rare era coin that sold for $1.70 million. 1933 double eagle, the most famous gold coin, auctioned for a whopping $18.9 million in 2021. These coins prove that collecting isn't just a hobby, it's a gateway to discovering history and immense value. Who knows what treasures might be hiding in your pocket change or coin jar? The story of the 1994 D silver dime shows that rare finds can happen when you least expect them. So grab a magnifying glass, start sorting through your coins, and who knows? You could stumble upon the next $1 million discovery. So, what are you waiting for? Start hunting for treasure today. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends. Who knows, you might inspire the next big discovery.